all over the world. But some people, those who have peace in mind, celebrate Hiroshima Day. But actually, Hiroshima Day is not a celebration. It's a day of remembrance. Remembering the horrors of the nuclear attack on a bright, beautiful Monday morning of 6th August 1945 in Hiroshima.
I saw an aircraft, like a tiny silver drop, entering the...
And I was counting.
After falling for 43 seconds, the time and barometric triggers started the firing mechanism. A uranium bullet fired down a barrel into a uranium target. Together, they started a nuclear chain reaction. Solid matter began to come apart, releasing untold quantities of energy.
Again, 3 days later, American bombers flew over the sky of Nagasaki to unleash the terror of nuclear strike, and it perished millions of souls with no reason and no justification.
A mysterious illness began to spread. I noticed it from about the 4th day. Of course, it had been there all along, but I thought people were dying of severe burns.
Afterwards, he went limp and died an hour later. He had managed to survive that far, but then even he was taken away from me.
He would die from this new and untreatable condition.
The hair would start to fall out. When you put your hand on the patient's head, tufts of hair would come away in your hand.
It emerged that those who were worst affected had been close to the hypocenter, or had swallowed radioactive material.
our school, we are celebrating Hiroshima Day, a celebration to urge the peace and mankind. With this celebration, let's hope for a nuclear-free world by lighting a lamp in our heart and hundreds of lamps in our school.
തമോന്മുഖം ജീവിതം പ്രഭാമയം സന്നിധാനം തമോന്മുഖം ജീവിതം പ്രഭാമയം സന്നിധാനം
ദീപം 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 നക്ഷത്ര ദീപങ്ങൾ മിഴിപൂട്ടുമ്പോൾ കരിന്തിരി കത്തും ചിരാതിൽ നക്ഷത്ര ദീപങ്ങൾ മിഴിപൂട്ടുമ്പോൾ കരിന്തിരി കത്തും ചിരാതിൽ ആരോ പകരും വചനാമൃതത്തിൽ ഓരോ അണുവും ദീപ്തം ശിഷ്ടജീവിതമിനി ദീപാവലി ശിഷ്ടജീവിതമിനി ദീപാവലി
തമോന്മുഖം ജീവിതം പ്രഭാമയം സന്നിധാനം തമോന്മുഖം ജീവിതം പ്രഭാമയം സന്നിധാനം.
Hiroshima Day celebration is not meant for celebrating. It's a Remembrance Day program and mission to save mankind. To continue that mission, I invite our manager, Reverend Father Joseph Krishngal, to offer a praise and for message.
Respected teachers and my dear students, our greatest aiming is for peace. The peace in our hearts and minds, the peace in our families and communities, the peace in and between the nations. We need peace in order to grow into full measure, to bring up our families, to develop the nation, and to work towards the total being of all. I firmly believe that the peace is a fundamental ingredient of progress. On this fateful day, 6th August, 75 years ago, the humanity committed its greatest error by releasing its death and destruction with unimaginable proportion on the city of Hiroshima. We must ensure that this never be repeated. We also to realize certain facts. In this present era, the peace is infinitely more than the absence of war, strifes, and painful tensions. But the peace is the stage of true well-being of harmony and the tranquility of the heart. On this peace day, each one of us is called not merely to be a speaker of peace, but to become an effective creator of peace. In the Bible, it is said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God." Dear students, let us unite in harmony and use our finite being sources to create this world that is just and equitable. Thank you.
ആകെയും ജന്മബന്ധുവായിടുവാൻ. ലിയോ കുടുംബത്തിലെ ഓരോ കുഞ്ഞിൻ്റെയും പ്രാർത്ഥനാ സ്വരവുമായി നമ്മുടെ വാനം പാടി ആഷിക സജി.
നന്മയാകുന്ന കാന്തി കാണുവാൻ കണ്ണിനാകേണമേ, നല്ല വാക്കിൻ്റെ ശീല ചൊല്ലുവാൻ നാവിനാകേണമേ, സ്നേഹമാകുന്ന ഗീതമു എൻ്റെ കാതിനിണയാകണേ, സത്യമെന്നുള്ള ശീലമോടെ ശാന്തിയറിയണമേ. ഭൂമിയമ്മയെന്നറിയുവാനുള്ള ബോധമുണ്ടാകണേ, ജീവജാലങ്ങളാകെയും ജന്മബന്ധുവായിടണേ, ജാതിഭേദങ്ങളിന്ന ശാപമു ദൂരെ മറയണമേ, ലോകമൊന്നിന്ന പാഠമെന്നുമെൻ മനസ്സിലെഴുതണമേ.
On behalf of the old school, I invite our friend Leah Thomas from 8th standard to felicitate on this occasion.
Good morning, one and all. Most respected manager, Reverend Father Josie Kushingar, our beloved principal Raman sir, our loving teachers and my dear friends. I'm Leah Thomas and I'm privileged to get an opportunity to speak a few words on this remembrance program. Today, people all over the world remembering the horrors of nuclear attack on 6th August 1945. America dropped an atomic bomb on the city, Hiroshima in Japan, and 3 days later another one in Nagasaki. More than 3 lakh people were killed instantly, and afterwards so many were killed from horrible burns and radiation sickness. Today, we celebrate Hiroshima Day, a day for the urge of peace by lighting the lamp in our mind and in our school. With this celebration, let's hope for a nuclear-free world. Thank you. Have a peaceful day.
Now let's fly it out and mark peace on its wings. Oh my sweet dove, fly all over the world, spread the message of peace.
With a thankful heart and a song of praise, we've come to you, gathered in this place, for the things you've done and for who you are. We worship you with a thankful heart, with a thankful heart and a song of praise. We've come to you, gathered in this place, for the things you've done and for who you are. We worship you with a thankful heart. So we lift up our praise and we lift up our sacrifice to you. Lord, we offer our prayers and we offer our lives in gratitude for all you do. We worship you with a thankful heart, with a thankful heart. We will give you praise. You been so good, covered us with grace. You have been our strength in a time so dark. So we worship you with a thankful heart, and we lift up our sacrifice to you. Lord, we offer our prayers, and we offer our lives in gratitude. We lift up our praise, we lift up our sacrifice to you. Lord, we offer our prayers, and we offer our lives in gratitude for all you do. We worship you with a thankful heart. We worship you with a thankful heart. Oh, we give you thanks. Oh, we worship you, Lord. 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 Oh, we give you thanks.
10th standard students are here with the dance to urge the light of peace.
வெள்ளை பூக்கள் உலகம் எங்கும் மலரவே, இனியும் பூமி அமைதிக்காக விழிகவே, மண்ணில் மஞ்சள் வெளிச்சம் விழுகவே, மனதை சோம்பல் முறித்து இழுகவே, குழந்தை விழிக்கட்டுமே தாயும் கரகதத்தில், உலகம் விடியட்டுமே பிள்ளை பூக்கள் உலகம் எங்கும் மலரவே, கிளியும் பூமி அமைதிக்காக விழிகவே, மண்ணில் மஞ்சள் வெளிச்சம் விழுகவே, மனதே சோம்பல் முறித்து எழுகவே, குழந்தை விழிக்கட்டுமே தாயும் கரகதத்தில், உலகம் விடியட்டுமே பிள்ளையின் சிறு முதல் சிரித்து, வெள்ளை பூக்கள் உலகம் எங்கும் மலரவே, கிளியும் பூமி அமைதிக்காக விழிகவே.